Can you do the call along with the... One flatbed with device. 24297 in North County Fair. And I do have a valid cert PRO with supervised visits Tuesday and Thursday up to 2 hours. Peaceful contact. You can show me 97. 25797 North County Fair. Roll call, are the plates added in the call yet? Affirmative. Copy. I have one male detained. 10-1 male detained.
I'm the visitation monitor.
Okay, so you're the one that called.
Yes.
Who are you? Okay, has anyone got your guys' IDs yet?
I don't have ID. I don't know. Everything's okay, okay?
What exactly?
So I'm the
I haven't read the restraining order yet.
It's okay. So I'm the visitation monitor assigned to the case.
Yeah.
And the reason why you guys were called is because the gentleman continuously violated the restraining order, such as discussing things with the minor regarding the mother, the things that she's doing and not doing, not maintaining the restraining order. As an example, when I arrived today, let me back up. This is probably our 5th visitation, and each time I meet with the gentleman, I remind him of the distance from the mother, verbiage in front of the daughter regarding the mother. Today, fast forward, I show up, and I usually meet with the mother and the minor.
Give me 1 second. Switching. On cars.
We're just, all we're doing is here to make sure everyone's safe. So,
I copy. We're cooked. Sorry, I was just talking to my partner over there.
No.
Okay, sorry, continue.
And so typically what happens is I'll meet with the minor and the mother in Target. Once I have the minor with me and the mother is departed, then I will contact the father. I'll just text him, hey, look, we're ready, and he'll walk in and visitation will begin.
Gotcha. So she'll be out of the picture and you'll have the kid. And then he'll come in. And then he'll leave and then she'll come in. Okay.
And so typical behavior of a person in this capacity, they'll push the limits. So today, I show up. The mom is standing out by those big round bowls in front of the store. I get past her, I look up, he's standing in the doorway. So what is that? I don't know, 20 feet?
Yeah, he did it on purpose because he saw us and he came next to me and he said, after court I will kill you.
And he...
My daughter heard
He
it.
said, what did he say?
After court I will kill you.
When did he say that?
Over there.
He told you that?
My daughter heard it.
That's why we're
So all
here.
three of them were out there?
The mother and the daughter were in front, and he was standing in the doorway when I walked up. Come on. And I've been talking with him about that. That's the reason why there's a restraining order, because he threatened to kill the mother and the daughter. And so while we were in the California Pizza, I said, sir, look, you've got to stop talking about these things. The things meaning the mother and what she's not doing and all that with the minor, I'll terminate the visit. Standard protocol. He escalated. I stood up. Went and got the name of the restaurant. So I didn't want to leave the daughter, so I went and got the name of the restaurant. I contacted the mother first. Name of the restaurant, contacted you guys, because I didn't know what to do. And so when he started putting his hand in my face, I'm laughing because I can't. I said, sir, please step back. You know, I'm trained to do certain things. Let's not, just let me have the daughter. I've already contacted the mother. Let me walk out. What are you going to, I'm sorry. What are you going to do? And I'm like, So here we are.
You said that was inside California?
Yeah, so it started inside the restaurant. And then where the sign is to the left by the barrel, that's when your partner, the lady, walked up and intervened.
Okay. So just to make sure I understand, you and daughter are over here.
Yeah. I was waiting.
He's standing in the doorway.
Oh, at the beginning of the visit? Yes.
How come all three of them were over there? I'm just trying to understand that
But
part.
he wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay. Okay, so you and her were there to meet you.
Yes.
And where were you at?
I was just walking from the parking lot.
Because you guys were here to meet.
Yeah. And
he just happens to be there, and you're like, okay.
Right, and he usually waits in the car, waiting for me to signal him, look, I have your baby, come and get your baby.
Gotcha. You two clash heads out there.
Yeah. Sir, I have a restraining order for him 5 years. Also, she has a restraining order.
But he's asking me what transpired. Hold on.
So what happened out there, and I'll get her statement. So when you walked up, did everyone just walk through the mall and over here?
It was like out of a movie. She says, okay, you guys go have fun. I turn, and he's standing there in the doorway, and I'm like, what do you... I didn't want to address it then, so we walked down, you know. And
everybody?
He and me, the father, and the daughter.
And she stayed out there?
Yeah, because we're supposed to be...
Gotcha.
Right? And as we were walking, did mommy talk? No, it was the other monitor who stood in for me. Didn't talk to mommy about your dental. Is mommy doing this? Is mommy doing that? I'm like, sir, come on. This is like our, 5th or 6th visit. And you keep doing this. Why? You know I'll have to terminate the visit. And this is what I meant earlier. He kept pushing the boundaries. Do you see? You're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to be in the present.
Yeah.
But he kept pushing.
So she stays at, what? You said he said something about killing you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, after this court, I will kill you. He had
After this court?
After this court, yeah, we have a court in the next month. I got restraining order, that's why he's so mad on me.
After this court, I will kill you? And then he continued to walk in here?
No, I saw him, in the same time I saw him, I was start to walk to him very fast, and I didn't want to say him because my daughter was not with me. Anyway, this is our ordinary problem. He had
I know,
brain
but
hemorrhage and he's
I'm
not
trying.
normal.
I'm trying to understand it all because you guys are walking up. He's already here at the door, so
No,
it's
he
like
cannot be there.
I
He
get
have
that.
to wait him.
So what I'm saying, you guys are approaching. He's already here.
Yes.
I approached by
Yeah,
myself.
he's already here. He makes a statement to you. I will kill you after this
Wait,
court.
hold on. There's a piece missing.
Okay.
As I was approaching, I saw the mom and the daughter just arriving at the round balls.
Yeah, the big round balls in front.
So I was probably like 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Hey! So we're talking the way we would normally talk. Hey, she's hungry. Have a good time, she says to her daughter. I turn, we get ready to walk in, and he's standing right there in the right in the threshold of the door, like The Shining or something. And I'm like, and he's got this anyway. So I'm like, okay. So I held on to it, you know. And we're walking, and he starts quizzing, if you will, you know. And I had to remind him to speak in English. I haven't had to do it a lot, but I did. And it just continued. And then while we were waiting for you guys, he put his hand in my face. He's like, I'll get you. I'm like, come on, sir, you don't want that. Yeah, but I knew he was upset. No, but I knew he was upset. But he kept doing it.
Yeah, and you guys walk.
arrived right on time.
And you guys. So while she's outside, he makes a statement to her.
Well, who's upset?
Her.
She hadn't arrived yet. She arrived just right before you guys did. A few seconds. It's a wonder you didn't see her.
I
Just
thought.
before you guys.
Okay, I
showed
don't know
up.
why I'm confused. She said she walked up with the kid.
Oh, that was at the beginning of the visit started at 5:30. And so the mom wasn't here yet. I alerted her, come and get your daughter while we were in the restaurant. So it took a minute for her to get here. She got here just before you guys.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like going back and
No,
forth.
it's fine. You're fine.
I'm just super confused because she's saying I showed up with the kid. He was standing in the doorway.
That was at the beginning.
He made the statement, "I will kill you." You, dad, and daughter walked through, and that's when you guys are clashing heads over here.
Yeah, when did he say that? No, I'm okay.
You
No,
see, that's why I'm
I didn't
confused.
see that.
And then I'm being told that she showed up right before we did.
What was he
I
already here when you got
wasn't
here?
in the Starbucks. I was sitting, and he saw me from behind the window, and I came the inside, and he told me.
I didn't know that.
And
I didn't know
I
this.
get up. I get up, and I said, "Let's go."
Okay, so I need to
In the
clarify.
same time I saw you, I started to walk fast, but he said, "I will kill you after this."
So he was already here before I got here.
Yes.
See, I didn't know that.
Okay, because sorry, I'm not trying to clash heads with you guys.
No,
I'm
you're
like,
not. You're not.
there's pieces missing in the
I'm sorry.
story.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
super
piece.
sorry.
Okay, so you guys always meet here, and that's why he knew. Because you guys meet here on a certain day, certain time, or what?
Yes, sir. 5:30, the visitation starts. I'm in Starbucks with the mom, getting any information I need from the mom. Once I have the little girl, I notify the dad. Mom is already gone. And he shows up. There had already been 5 visitations, 4 or 5 before then.
Is it
There
every
was no-
Tuesday?
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Lately, it's been a mix because of our work schedules. So it's 3 days a week.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 5:30 here at Target.
Yep. Yes.
Can you copy that?
Hey, for Colin.
You okay? I didn't know he was here. So how long was he here for?
Here, give me 1 second. I don't have my personal phone on me.
Yeah. I'll give her a ring. Or you need her number?
Just the number, please. I'm trying to work. There's gaps in the story and working on 422.
Understood.
Very fast, and he say, we are
It is.
Thank you. Hey, it's Bustin.
You have to explain.
There's gaps in the story between the monitor and the mother, so I'm trying to work on that. She's advising that he said after this court, they're following court that's coming up, that he will kill her. So I'm trying to work on the 422 aspect. I didn't read the TRO regarding what exact the rules and boundaries are for that. So I don't know if he's good for the 1016 off that alone, and then I can finish getting statements. I just haven't read it yet. Yeah, I'll do that.
He's pretty angry.
What that was, I've never seen one before.
Rebecca and I are going to meet out there with the monitor and the mother. He's
Okay.
going to be in the car.
Okay.
Just because there's a lot of mixed stories
Understood.
going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So, the monitor and the mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can take her probably somewhere over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't you come with me?
Can we go outside?
Absolutely.
So we're going to have him in the car, but I need to, there's the gaps in the story, and we just need to figure out what's going on and how we can,
Can you meet me?
yes please,
That way we can sit down.
and kind of get out of the store. So with the knowledge you have now, what part am I misunderstanding on
That part, I didn't know he was already here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so something transpired before I got here. He was
Okay.
already in the building.
Because he knows it's Tuesday at 5:30, so he probably came early.
Yeah, so
Because I haven't read the TRO, and that's what I need to see what's the limitations for them.
with the restraining order, there's no communication other than talking parent.
And does it have to go through you?
No.
Okay.
You know what talking parent is? It's a device.
Is that the
Between
app?
parents and the courts. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
It's like a monitored app, so that way they can't delete, manipulate.
Exactly.
I have family going through that right now.
Right. And so with me, what I'll do is if there's an issue, like with times or whatever, I'll step in and say, hey, look, the dad. I'll step in and say, hey, look, the dad.
Ma'am, can I talk to you out here, please? Sorry, I'm listening.
You're fine. So the only time I step in is when they can't quite figure out the times, or I have to say, I work for the DA.
Okay.
And so if I'm on a crisis team, so if I'm in the middle of something I can't make it on time, like today there's an accident on the freeway, I'll text both of them and coordinate those. Other than that, they talk through talking pair. Whatever conversations transpire between the mom, me, and I asked her to send me a screenshot because there have been times where people would say, I didn't get
I'll figure out where my partner wants to talk. This is my car right here, so I can pull up the restraining order. So this is the typical 100 yards away, no talking through.
Is it 100 yards?
He wasn't
It's standard.
here.
All
He
restraining
wasn't
orders are
here.
standard 100 yards.
Yeah, so
And he
typical
was
no
like-
communication, texting, talking, voice or emails, talking through third parties, obviously through you. So your typical standard restraining order against him
Yes,
for criminal threats
for
in the past.
criminal threats.
Yes.
And that's why
Okay, which
they're
puts
being-
you in fear for your safety, and that's why you originally got it in the first place.
Also, he got, this is third time restraining order for my daughter, third time, because he beat my daughter 2 times.
Gotcha. Okay, so because there's a lot of pieces missing, I'm gonna get your.
So many, this is not first.
So just to finish with you, when you're in California, Pizza Kitchen or whatever it's called, that's when you called the police
Yeah, when
because he didn't want to give the kid back.
that, and he began to escalate. And I knew, I mean, so in our training we're taught, of course, protect yourself, but I don't want to, I took the lesser means. And that's when I said, you know what, sir, we're going to terminate this. Please let me have your daughter. I texted you. I wasn't able to, I didn't put my hands on her to help guide her out. I just, I reached out to the mom, reached out to you guys, and
When Dad didn't want to give the child back,
yeah.
and you guys are dealing with your situation, where was she?
She arrived just before you guys did.
Okay.
And she kept her distance
Okay.
from I think that's when you guys saw her, the distance that she was at, that's where she maintained.
Gotcha. All right, man. Sorry, like I said, I'm not trying to clash heads with you guys. I'm just trying to get real quick to the point of like what's happening. There's gaps in the story. So can you just tell me what you know from when you arrived?
When I arrived here?
Yes.
No, from the very beginning,
Oh,
at 5:30.
every time I'm coming here,
Yes.
I did same thing today. I was sitting in Starbucks. I already...
Where's Starbucks? Is that
Starbucks.
inside Target?
Other door, yeah.
At the main entrance.
Okay.
It's right there.
And already he know I'm always sitting same chair, same table, and he saw us from window, and he came to inside, and he said, "I know your purpose, ma'am. I'm not crazy," something like that. But I don't want to say lie. I didn't understand because I suddenly get up, I start to walk.
But he approached you in Starbucks.
Yeah, he was very close to me. He was walking.
Yeah, because he saw you
behind
from
me.
outside and he walked in and approached you.
Yeah, I started walk and he came to me maybe 2 or 3 steps. There is a camera, you can check. And he said, "I know your purpose." And he said something like that. I didn't understand, but I know. He said, "After court, I will kill you." Because it's not new. I'm always hearing this stuff.
Okay, and after you...
And then, by the way, I saw already him. He was walking, and I started to walk fast, and I saw him, and I didn't want to give hard time to him because I'm nonstop talking to him about my struggle, and I just said, "Have fun. She's hungry," and I start to wait from parking lot because I know when I see his face, he had a brain hemorrhage 3 times, and after sickness. He became crazy. He's totally different right now. When I see his face, I can understand.
So after he said, "After this court, I will kill you," that's when the approach came in. That's when you, him, and the daughter had the conversation.
No, he didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't hear anything. When I arrived, I did not see them talking. What I saw was the distance. Like, why are you even in? I didn't say it, but why are you even in here? Like, took the minor. We started walking with the dad. We're probably like from here to the back of your car. That's how close he was to them. That was a lot. That's what was alarming to me. I'm like, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Because he had been pushing the boundaries. Now this is it. I don't know what transpired between them.
Yeah.
But as we started walking towards the kitchen, that's when the probing began.
Gotcha.
All right?
Who originally brought the child? You did. And when you were in Starbucks, the kid was with you. In Starbucks?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And that's customary.
yeah.
Standard.
So Monitor, she's in Starbucks on the other side of the mall. He sees her through the window, and if I'm wrong, please correct me, approaches, like sees her, goes in Starbucks, which should be a violation of a restraining order, starts conversation, and then says, "After this court, I will kill you." She stays over in that area. He starts walking towards this way with the kid, right? And that's when you're the monitor, you're doing your visitation, you're kind of like, "What are you doing here?"
I didn't say it, but I looked at
Yeah,
him.
that's what you're
are you
thinking.
doing? Yeah.
And that's when the confrontation happens, you call PD, and then
No,
that's when things
a little too
escalate?
fast. No. So as we were walking down this the aisleway to go into the restaurant,
Yeah.
he was probing the whole time. He'll put
About
his
the
foot on the
conversation.
gas, like, and then you'll let off. I'm like, "Sir, come on."
Probing about what?
Probing about what's going on. Is mommy taking care of you? It's everything outside of the visit. And he's been warned, if you will, about keeping everything in the here and the now. But it's always, and I've been lenient a few times. What's going on with mom? Why isn't mom taking care of your dental? Is mom doing this? Is mom doing that? Sir, come on. You know, and so today, he pushed it, you know. I'm like, "Sir, please stop. I'm going to have to terminate the visit." "You're not terminating." "Thank you. You're not terminating the visit. This is my child." And then he started talking to her in
Can you just write down your
foreign
information
language.
here, please?
I said, "Sir, you know I need to understand." Never mind. So I pull out my phone, text the mom.
How long did the visit?
Or do you have an ID or something I can see? I'll write it.
Oh,
I can
man.
go to my car if you
5:30,
need.
No,
maybe 30
Lincoln.
minutes.
Okay.
The daughter had
Do you,
pizza. mom visits him. Yeah, and it's really simple. But what really got me is that he began to escalate.
First
You see, and so I'm like, no, I'm not going to.
Oh, so this is your first
name?
name?
Putting his hand in my face, and I'm like,
This is my last name.
Okay.
you know, no. And so I stayed
Birthday.
on the phone with this the whole time you guys showed up. That was it.
And normally, though,
What race are you?
normally you go get the child, bring the child to him.
It's,
Yeah, I need to
Right.
fill this out.
So in this situation, so
it's in my country. What is that?
the dad
White
would
or
wait in
stuff?
the
What is
parking
this?
lot. The dad.
Yeah, what would you say you are? What
That
ethnicity?
makes sense. The dad would
I'm
wait in the
Turkish.
parking lot. Mind you,
Height,
we've
weight?
had about 5 visits at this point.
Okay.
So he knows the procedure,
Okay.
okay?
I'm
He would
so
wait in the
nervous
parking
right now.
lot.
I'm
I'd
so
meet with the
sorry.
mom and
I
the
don't remember
daughter.
anything.
In the Starbucks.
How much do you weigh?
Mom leaves. I have. Hey, we're ready to go, sir.
But today you came here and talking to her.
No, I didn't see them talking.
Address.
Well, what was it? Walking out in the This is odd. and
Zip code?
body language. I'm gonna-
Phone number? Okay.
I look up, he's
Thank you.
standing like from here to
Yes.
the back of the vehicle.
Okay.
This is odd. This has never happened before. And he's like, "Ugh." I'm like, what are you doing? This isn't.
Got you. Okay, I think you're gonna get a little bit different statement from him, but I mean, you have two people here, so just the fact that he was initially within 100 yards of her, outside of the scope of.
Yeah, because I didn't have a chance to read it, and what I didn't know in there is he had information, or didn't have information that she had, and so there was this big gap in the story, and then the statement of after this court, I'll kill you.
Apparently something transpired
So-
before I got here, and that's what I don't know.
So if you wouldn't mind just transporting, and then
Yeah.
I will deal with this, and then I'll get a statement up there.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Let me just ask him something really quick before I leave.
Yeah, like I said, sorry for the back
you're
and forth.
No, because you were asking something I didn't even know.
Yeah. So did the dad grab the kid from mom at Starbucks?
See, I don't know. I don't know what.
I'm just curious how the kid made its way over to you.
Oh, no, that's simple. So, can I just role play it for you?
Yeah.
All right, so, you're going to be me. So, I'm going to be me. You're going to be the mom and the little girl.
Okay.
I'm me. I walk up. Hey, what's up, you guys? Which was odd because they're usually waiting inside.
Yeah. But this
Okay.
time they're outside by the balls.
No, they're outside by the balls, and the mom is like, there was something, she didn't look the same, but I didn't have time to assess all that. Hey, how's it going? Okay, all right. She needs to eat, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Go with I get the little girl, and we start walking, and he's standing right there. So he was there. I didn't see him. I guess, well, the doors were closed or whatever, but when the doors opened, I don't mean to laugh, he was standing right there. Hey. I didn't go into, what are you doing? But I did. I looked at him like. So from that point forward, we started walking down that hallway, the aisleway to the restaurant from that end.
Gotcha. Just because what I was curious about, because what's confusing to me is you walk up and you're like, oh, what are you doing here? Blah, blah, blah. But on her side, she's like, no, we're already inside Target. We're already here. He came and approached me. So I'm like, well, if they're already in Target, did they all end up leaving Target and then they came back?
So she.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Like, that's what I'm like.
No, I do. But apparently, they had just arrived at that ball from inside. So I don't know what transpired before I got there, but he was already there. If I was a detective, I would say there was an encounter. Based on her body language, there was anxiety.
Yeah, there's something happened before you even got
Oh
here.
yeah, there was something transpired.
And so that's why I'm like, there's that gap.
That is a gap. No, I'm with you. No,
Because
I'm totally with you.
because how I'm looking at it is, let's say that's Starbucks. He's walking, he's like, oh, that's her. I'm gonna approach her. I'm gonna go confront her.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, hey, after this court, I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
And then you're telling me, you're approaching and you're like, oh, hey, what are you guys doing? And they made their way like,
Right, they were like happy to see me.
you know what I mean? So I'll figure those gaps out.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
There's just those huge gaps in the story.
What did she tell you?
That she was sitting at Starbucks, and that's what I need to clarify on her end. That she's sitting at Starbucks because every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5:30 they meet here. She's at Starbucks where she normally is while they do the whole visitation with the monitor. He came in, approached her, started confrontation, and said, after this court, I will kill you.
So
And then-
she's saying
then
that
left.
he made that statement today.
Yes.
Okay. As long as you're certain on that from her side of things, because he's been very code for. I mean, obviously he probably is pushing issues with custody rules and all that, I'm sure. But he said that he showed up late, and he happened to get here around the same time that they did. There was no like intent to like violate a restraining order, and he was just like, oh, you're right here, and he like said hi to the kid. But he said he didn't talk to mom at all today, and he keeps referencing something that like he keeps saying like she says I'm going to go to Mexico and get a gun to kill her, but he's saying it like facetiously, like she's making these outlandish comments, but I didn't say this to her, and he's like, this is a joke, I didn't say this to her, kind of thing. So, but I just wanted to relay that. If you're still good on what she said, then I can get him on ice.
Yeah.
You're still good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Am I following you?
Yeah, if you want to. I appreciate your help and time with us.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Is this off the record?
No, it's still on.
No, honestly, it is normal. It is, you didn't already know this, but it is customary for the person who has filed a restraining order to abuse it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I have clients in private practice, men and women, who will file a restraining order and they go and have sex with the person.
Something like that frustrates me because just like you're saying, I go and I file. Bugs keep following me. I go file a restraining order. Okay, you cannot come within 100 yards of me. You break the restraining order, you're getting arrested. But if I approach you, everything's cool, and then I call the police and say you broke it, but it's like I approached you.
Right.
And so I'm with you. Not all the time, but it's frustrating on my end when someone gets a restraining order because they're in fear for their life, but they go and break it themselves, but they don't get punished, but the other person does.
Exactly. I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm not a detective, but I gotta tell you, when I arrived,
Has she normally been really
can
cool
I just
with
say
you?
this really quick? Let me say this. She, and I'm not throwing anybody under.
No, I just need help because there's holes.
Because what I don't understand is any time that she has felt uncomfortable or what have you, she'll send me a text. He's doing this, he's doing that, but there wasn't any of that today. There wasn't anything like he's here or anything like it was okay. I'm not a police officer, I'm not a detective, but giving her MO, she would have said something. Do you see what I mean? I'm thinking maybe she did cross the line. And if she had said something, not knowing the laws, she would have incriminated herself. I don't know, but that's how it looked. He's like this, and she's like, but she didn't say anything to me. She always does.
Yeah, because the big thing I'm trying, because like I was explaining to you out there, that makes sense to me on why there's a hole in the story. And like I said, I'm not trying to clash heads, and you've been very helpful.
Thank you.
Because I'm like, where's the hole in the story? And like you said, I think we're both on the same page that something happened before you got here. And
that pissed him off.
and
that set him off.
The only question I have is if he can't be within 100 yards, for the restraining order, but they're both within the same facility. Is that allowed even though it's within 100 yards? Or
He's
does
supposed to be here.
so he's not supposed to be here at all? Like, is he supposed to be in like the parking lot?
And that's what
And
I'm trying to say.
they're here, and it's like, okay, you leave. Okay, now you're good. So that way the 100-yard limit is always there.
Up until today. And that's what I'm saying. Up until today, that's how it was.
Yeah, because I'm going through my own stuff regarding visitation and blah blah blah. So I'm very familiar with it. I'm just confused on this one because of the holes in the story. Because most stuff, it's like, on this day, this time, I showed up here, this person was here, this is what they said, and boom, check the box, I can, okay, this, and that, okay, this person's good to get arrested. But this one, there's like holes missing, and there's stuff you don't know, and there's stuff she knows, but then there's not a witness to it because you weren't here, and then you're showing up, and you're confused, like, wait, what's going on? And that's why I'm confused. Because when I'm talking to you and you're telling me something, she's over here like, no, that's not what happened. And he did this and he did that. And I'm like, what happened? And that's why I was confused. And then you're like, oh, I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
So I appreciate your help. I'm just gonna go talk to her and figure out what's going on. But like I said, that's why I was confused.
No, I just...
Yeah, I just need to figure out what's going on over here because, and I would appreciate your help to speed it up. So,
But are they free to leave or no?
I just want to finish her statement.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's what's exactly going on because those two aren't on the same page.
Okay.
And so when I'm getting his statement, she's like, no, that's not right. When I'm getting her statement, he's like, what are you talking about? And he's the monitor for the kid.
Was he present? And did he make observations of things that were criminal in nature?
The only thing that we have right now that he's an actual witness to is a violation within the 100 yards.
Okay.
But she's making 422 accusations against him.
The mom is.
The mom is making accusations against him why she originally got the TRO in the first place. And she's advising every time they come here for visitation, she's at Starbucks. Her statement is he walked out from the parking lot, sees her, goes into the Starbucks, and says like what are you doing here? Blah blah blah. After this court, I'm gonna kill you. And then he starts walking in through Target with the kid, sees the monitor. They have their own situation. They go to the restaurant. That's when he calls the police. But then I get the statement from the monitor. He's walking up to Target for the meeting. And he sees the mom, daughter, and the dad.
Okay.
But the mom doesn't say that. And so there's this, I'm like, well, she's saying the statements about he's going to kill her and in Starbucks. But when he gets here, she's not in Starbucks. He's not in Starbucks.
Okay.
And so I'm like, where's this gap at? Where's the missing story? Where's the timeline?
Where does the monitor come in from? Right here?
From here to here on that side.
So, and there's a Starbucks across Target?
There should be one over by Target, yes.
Okay. So I want to make sure I understand everything. So they're scheduled to meet here collectively, correct?
Yes, sir.
If he's monitoring, who is he monitoring?
The kid.
He monitors the father and the daughter.
Yes.
Okay. And the father and the daughter are not supposed, the father is not supposed to have any interaction with her.
Because
Is that correct?
Correct.
And he's supposed to stay away from her for 100 yards.
Correct.
Okay. So at minimum, you have a violation. Is it a TRO?
I haven't looked at it, so I don't. It's some form of violation.
Okay, so right now we would have a violation of a TRO if that eyewitness sees them walking together, right?
Yes.
And even if she says 422, that's fine. We can articulate that. Then it comes down to whether or not do we have probable cause to believe he didn't. I mean, it might have been unequivocal, but did he have the means? Well, actually, he said after. It was. I mean, you could say. I mean, possibly conditional that after this particular court hearing, was she? And then we need to find out if she meets all those elements. Was she in fear for herself? Did he have the present ability to carry it out? It was, and really, it was. I was going to do it after this particular thing, so it was qualified. So the 422 may not. It comes down to what her statement is.
Yes.
But you definitely have, it seems like to me, at minimum, with her claiming that he was at the Starbucks and then the monitor seeing them both walk together. At minimum, you have a violation of the TRO.
Yes, and that's what I told Officer Naranjo, and so she's already probably 1019 now.
Okay, so you have that.
Yes.
And okay, and so and I'm sorry, I was just a little bit confused. So she says she's at Starbucks, he shows up there, he's not supposed to, and then they both walk down together. But sometime during that time leaving Starbucks is when he made the 422 threat, correct?
Correct, and that's why I'm confused.
Okay.
Because I was getting both their statements when I was talking to both of them. They were both like, "No, that's not what happened," and then she's like, "Well, this happened." And there's that gap in the story, and it really confused me.
And that's
so I'm like,
also,
we need to restart this.
It's funny, and that's another great point for why we always want to keep them separate. Because then even with spouses, they'll chime in and go, no, you remember I did this. And he's like, no, I did this. So it's a good takeaway to go, hey, ma'am, I'm going to have you stand over here with your daughter, and I'm going to pull him way over here and talk to him, get his statement, and then I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go back and talk to her. So that way you have independent statements. So if you need to clarify and obtain better independent statements, then certainly take advantage of doing that. And then get their statements independent of one another. And if you have the PC for a 422, we can charge it, but if you don't, we don't.
Yeah, right now I have pretty much everything other than the means to do so.
Okay.
He never once, because I know this was a lengthy-ish call, and that's why I'm learning on this one.
Totally, absolutely.
He made the statement, but at no point did he brandish anything. Did he act like he has something? It was just like, I'm looking at you after court. I'm like,
so then I think that is why we need to evaluate those elements. So we can evaluate as long as we get their statements because they're gone.
Yeah.
Because she's already gone 1019. So get her statement, get her state of mind, find out if were there any overacts or movements or anything that indicated that in this present moment he was going to kill her. It sounds like there was a qualification that after the court thing is when I'm going to do X.
yes.
So we need to look into that a little bit, and we can delve into the actual text of the penal code. But we can do that back to 19 because he's already going to be there.
Yeah.
So you can clarify, get any clarification that you need here. Maybe it sounds like with her. Do you have his statement?
I'm completely good with him. I had them separated. I got his statement out there.
So you just need to do some follow up with her.
I got her statement. There's just the little gaps in the story because Officer Naranjo was telling me what the dad was saying.
Yeah, but you'll be able to interview him.
Yeah, so I'm like, take him up there. At the very least, I have the violation.
Yep.
So get him up there. I'll get a statement. I'm just going to come in and clarify what exactly she means.
Okay.
By that,
and ask her, just get her presence of mind, get her thinking.
Then I have everything, at least for the report, and then I could dig deeper into it.
Absolutely. I think that's perfect.
If you have any further questions.
Sorry, say again?
If you have any further questions.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
So are you good with this, gentleman?
Yeah, I'm good with you, sir. Can I just talk to you over here? Please. Because this is a lengthier call, and there's the gaps in the story and the miscommunication and so on and so forth. When you were in Starbucks waiting with your daughter, he saw you outside, he came into Starbucks. Approached you, made the statements, I'm going to kill you after this court.
I saw him. I'm very scared. of him because he's mental. And I saw him. I suddenly get up and I start to walk. And I start to walk like that. He was stay there. He saw me, and he did it like that. And he just
Thank you, sir.
one step. He said, "I know your purpose, but don't forget, I will kill you." He says one thing more, but I don't remember right now. But he said, "Don't forget, I will kill you." That's it. And I started to walk too fast. I saw him. That's it. But it's not new for us.
And then your daughter went with him, right?
No, she was with me. We were waiting our exchange officer.
Yes, in Starbucks.
Yeah.
But how did she and him make their way over here with the monitor?
And I saw my exchange officer outside. And I said, "Hi." I gave my daughter to him, and then I leave. That's it. I have no idea what happened here.
Okay. All right. When he made those statements, did he have any means to do that, or did he just look at you and say, "After court, I will kill you"?
Yeah, he's always telling this. That's why I have a restraining order.
Okay. And how did that make you feel when he said that?
Me?
Yes.
I got used to hear that treatment, but my daughter, every other visitation, she get a nervous breakdown. And that's why he got restraining order for my daughter too. Extra.
Yes.
This is third time. And I cannot stop him. I can deal with him, but he's always deal with me next to my daughter. And she's going to the therapist. She has an adjustment disorder because of him. And I want to stop him. I try everything. I found exchange officer. Also, court pay extra because he's psychiatrist. Our exchange officer is psychiatrist because my ex-husband had brain stroke.
Okay.
And 3 times. And his mental is not normal.
So this, away from the ex-husband, with him, when he was making the statements, did he put his hands in his pockets? Did he brandish a weapon? Did he pull anything out?
No.
He just verbally said it?
No, he's very calm. He was very calm down. He's always like that. He didn't do anything.
I think based on
It's
her
not
saying
threatening. He will do
that's
that, I
an
know.
indication that probably it's not going to be
Yeah, I don't think it.
He don't want to make me scared. So
Okay.
He will kill me.
Okay. Are you willing to cooperate with the court process?
Yeah, well, I have. I need your advice because our exchange officer, I think, doesn't want to continue with us. I need report for court. I have no idea what I'm going to do right now.
I'm going to give you a report for the case that I'm going to write up.
Okay, right now or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to provide you with my information, a number for the case that I'm going to write up. My supervisor's here, so that's going to be in the report as well. And then this is good documentation for restraining orders for the judge to show that violations are happening.
Okay.
Can I also encourage you one more thing?
Page 242. Do we have a case for this call? I copy, thank you. April.
Got so much trauma last year.
I understand.
Every time same.
I totally understand. So you understand, so he's been placed under arrest for a violation of the restraining order. Okay?
Okay, what will happen to him?
He's going to the Escondido Police Department. He will be processed, and then he's going to go to the Vista Detention Facility. And I don't know if there's going to be a bail, but we might consider maybe.
I want to tell you something. My ex-husband, not bad person. He's not terrorist. He's not, the domestic. He's not bad. He's sick.
Okay.
Suddenly he's getting this nervous breakdown. In 10 minutes, he turned into normal. But that 10 minutes, he's being such a monster.
I understand. And I'm not suggesting that he is a terrorist or anything like that. Clearly, mental illness has this impact. But one of the ways that we have to ensure that you're safe and that your daughter's safe is by taking these reports, okay?
So this is my name right here. It's my email. My badge number is 551. And then the report that's going to be written is 22009133.
Okay.
And because this is paper, I would recommend taking a picture of both sides, so that way at least you have it on your phone in case this gets lost.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry for the confusion earlier and all that. It's a big learning point on my end.
My English is terrible. This is not your fault.
No.
My English is terrible. I'm so sorry.
With that being said, do you have any questions for me?
No. Right now, no.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay, thank you so much. All set right now?